One for the old brewmasters.
Geil. So today I'm going to be brewing this beer, the Oslo 100 Pilsner.
Retard hand.
They did the same thing for, There you go. What's special about the Oslo 100 Pilsner is it uses Rillick tea or Euroflower tea and Bonsak malt as part of its guidelines. It also uses a historic 100-year-old Norwegian lager yeast that was banked away in the 40s by a private lab in the UK. The head brewer over at Olsmia was nice enough to let me come harvest all of his yeast after he transferred. So I went ahead and got to work on a recipe that was fairly similar to everybody else's, but took my own liberties just like everybody else. Most notably, I removed the melanoidin malts because I wanted to make a lighter, crisper body for mine. I'm also using the water profile for a German Pilsner. Here I'm just adding some extra rice hulls because I thought the mash was a little bit thick and I don't think that I added enough. And just after the first 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and give it a good stir before I add the recirculation manifold. Here I'm just backing off the flow because I like to run it low and slow. So here I'm turning off the heating elements and removing the water in from the condenser, and I'm going to hook it up to the water in for the chiller. And then I'm just going to recirculate to sanitize the counterflow chiller. Once I get down to 80 degrees Celsius, I'm going to go ahead and add my whirlpool additions of the yarrow and the saws. Then I'm just going to let it go for 30 minutes. So here I'm just CIPing some sanitizer solution to sanitize the fermenter and the CIP ball, since I'm going to be using that to transfer, since I don't normally use oxygen in my brewery, since I'm usually only using dry yeast. Here I have it from the wort out into the tank through the CIP ball. So hopefully that'll give me a little bit of oxygen. So just skimming some beer off the top, and then I tried to use a ladle to try to get some of the yeast in, but I quickly realized that would take forever, so I eventually just start dumping it in. I'm only really after 2.5 to 3 liters. I found a calculator online that told me 2.5 would be enough, but I think I'm going to err on the side of caution and go for the heavier side of 3. I think it worked all right though. So I can't stress enough how delicious this wort tasted. It was really something incredible. The yarrow really came through on it.